Welcome to NFL Trending. I'm Roger, and here's your latest breaking story. Latest Browns QB prediction is bad news for Shedeur Sanders. The Cleveland Browns may have just sent a chilling signal to rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders, as the latest round of predictions surrounding the team's quarterback future has sparked new concern about his long-term standing in Cleveland. The headlines are clear. A new quarterback could soon be on the way, and it's not good news for Sanders. Right now, the Browns are struggling to find consistency under center. The team opened the season with veteran Joe Flacco, but that experiment fizzled out quickly. Cleveland turned to rookie Dillon Gabriel in hopes of injecting some new energy into a stagnant offense, but despite flashes of potential, Gabriel's play has been inconsistent. That's what opened the door for Shedeur Sanders, the son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, to step up as the Browns' backup quarterback and potentially fight for the starting job. But just as fans started to imagine Shedeur's rise in the NFL, the latest quarterback prediction from league insiders has thrown cold water on the idea. According to multiple analysts and recent mock drafts, the Browns are projected to draft yet another quarterback in 2026, Oregon star Dante Moore. That prediction alone suggests the organization isn't convinced Sanders or Gabriel are the long-term answers at the position. For Shedeur Sanders, that's a tough pill to swallow. He hasn't even had a real chance to prove himself on the field, and already, there's talk about replacing him. The Browns' struggles this season have placed the front office under immense pressure, and when teams lose, quarterbacks often take the blame. The latest ESPN mock draft projects Cleveland picking third overall and taking Moore, a signal that the franchise is already looking to the future. Dante Moore is praised as an efficient, poised passer with elite arm strength and a high football IQ. Scouts love his mechanics and his calm presence in the pocket. For Cleveland, drafting a quarterback that high would be a move to reset the position entirely. A move that could completely derail Shedeur Sanders' development timeline. Now, let's put this in perspective. Sanders joined Cleveland after an impressive college career at Colorado, where he showcased accuracy, leadership, and a smooth throwing motion reminiscent of his father's poise on the field. Many analysts believed he could be one of the future faces of the franchise, a young, confident quarterback ready to learn and grow. But the NFL moves fast, and so do opinions. One poor season, one coaching shift, one disappointing performance, and the narrative can flip in a heartbeat. Dillon Gabriel's emergence earlier this season has also complicated things. Gabriel, who was drafted in the same rookie class as Sanders, has already logged meaningful snaps. He's had some highlight moments, including an upset win in Week 4 that temporarily quieted critics. But since then, the Browns' offense has struggled to stay consistent. Gabriel's decision-making has been questioned, and his completion percentage has dipped week to week. Still, head coach Kevin Stefanski has shown faith in the young quarterback, saying he wants to give Gabriel every opportunity to succeed. That quote alone hints at the uphill battle Shedeur Sanders faces. Even as the backup, Sanders hasn't seen regular season action. While some around the league believe he could step in and deliver if given the chance, the Browns' internal commitment to Gabriel keeps Sanders on the sideline. The problem is time isn't on his side. If the Browns continue losing, the front office may clean house again, potentially drafting a new quarterback and restarting the cycle. And that's where Dante Moore's name comes in. Moore has impressed scouts with his accuracy, pocket presence, and ability to make big plays in clutch moments. Analysts describe him as the kind of franchise quarterback teams dream about, a player who can elevate everyone around him. If Cleveland ends up in position to take him, it would be hard for the team to resist. So where does that leave Shedeur Sanders? The unfortunate truth is that if this prediction comes true, Sanders could become the odd man out. He could be traded, demoted, or even cut in favor of a younger prospect. It's not uncommon in the NFL for talented players to lose opportunities due to timing and front office decisions. And for Sanders, who has yet to even start a game, the pressure to prove himself grows heavier by the week. Some analysts have pushed back against the narrative, arguing that it's far too early to write off Sanders. They point to his work ethic, calm demeanor, and competitive drive as reasons why he could still make it in Cleveland. ESPN's Damian Woody recently said he believes Sanders will eventually get his shot this season, especially if Gabriel continues to struggle. "You can't keep a guy like Shedeur on the bench forever," Woody said. "At some point, the Browns will want to see what they have in him." And he's right. The Browns can't afford to ignore their second quarterback forever. Gabriel has been serviceable but not spectacular. If the losses keep piling up, Cleveland's coaching staff could decide to give Sanders a chance just to see what he can do. For Sanders, that would be his moment, perhaps his only chance to prove he belongs as a starting quarterback in the NFL. The irony is that despite all the hype around him entering the league, Shedeur's situation mirrors that of many young quarterbacks before him. Highly touted prospects often land on unstable teams, where constant coaching changes, front office moves, and poor offensive lines derail their growth. Sanders may be the latest victim of that cycle. Still, if there's one thing the Sanders family is known for, it's resilience. Shedeur has faced critics before. During his college career, many doubted whether he could handle the pressure of playing under his father at Colorado. Yet, he rose to the occasion, setting school records and showing elite composure in the biggest games. If he can bring that same fire and focus to the Browns, there's still a path forward, but it will take patience, opportunity, and a little bit of luck. As it stands, though, the writing on the wall is clear. NFL insiders see the Browns drafting another quarterback next year. And if that happens, Shedeur Sanders' days in Cleveland could be numbered before they've even truly begun. The Browns' quarterback carousel shows no signs of slowing down, and unless Sanders can change the narrative quickly, he might have to find success somewhere else. For now, Sanders remains focused and professional. Reports from Browns camp describe him as dedicated, spending extra hours in the film room and working closely with receivers after practice. He knows the noise around him is growing, but his job is to stay ready. Whether his opportunity comes in Cleveland or elsewhere, he'll need to make the most of it. The NFL is a league built on opportunity, and sometimes all it takes is one injury, one bad stretch, or one spark to flip a career upside down. For Shedeur Sanders, that moment could come sooner than anyone expects. But if the Browns' draft predictions hold true, his window in Cleveland may be closing fast. Only time will tell whether the latest prediction becomes reality, but one thing's for sure, Shedeur Sanders' journey in the NFL is far from over.